Oh, that's nice. My brain's like exploding. Again with a. Yes, so Hairless here. Today we have my fourth Pentatonix reaction. This one's been recommended to me quite a bit. It is from the sing-off from the Master Mix Medley episode. This is a mashup of Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone and CeeLo Green's Forget You. Two classic songs. I'm sure we all know them, so I'm very, very interested to see how they put them together. I've been loving the Pentatonix rabbit hole exploration so far. The previous songs I've listened to I found extremely entertaining, and musically I think they're great. Without further ado, I think let's get straight into this one, back to their earlier days, and as I've seen in the comments, Pentatonix at this time are called the Babytonix. Let's see what the Babytonix have to offer. Okay, that was a shorter intro than I was expecting. I would have expected them to repeat it twice, maybe with a tiny bit of variation the second time, which just puts the thought in my head. Please let me know in the comments. Is there a time limit on these sing-off performances? I'm guessing it will be something like under 2 minutes. So the intro there, just some simple R chords, the very, very recognisable bass from Forget You, and I'm liking Kevin's like the scratch records kind of effect there. Scott's apart from them, so I guess it's between Kirsty and Scott. So far in this performance, Avi is seeming like the most powerful part to me right now. I don't want to speak too soon though, so let's just carry on. I just want to go back to the wow wow wow. So they're imitating a guitar here. Kirsty's wow wow wows seem quite a bit less guitar-y than Mitch's. I don't know if now I'm looking out for smaller things, because I know this is just when they started, and I've received a lot of comments saying how they're such a new group. So I don't want to focus on those little things too much, but I will try and have a listen just to see if there's anything interesting really. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Yeah, if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I mean, I think everything was nice about that, wasn't it? The stop, the Kevin's part there, and then Avi, but he didn't go down to the dum immediately. I just want to hear that again. There'll be a lot of hearing parts again, I get the sense of it. That was nice. Oh, okay, it's about to change. The arrangement so far, please go easy on me when I say this, I don't think is a strong arrangement, at least compared to what I've seen. It's a lot of and I guess it does keep it moving, but I don't know, I just maybe expected a little bit more variety, more of a panicky thing here. One thing that stood out to me, you'll see in my last reaction with Gold, I just noticed it's the little things and attention to detail that really separate them from everyone else, such as all coming off a note at the same time and all coming back on at the same time, instead of one person sustaining a note when the other one taking a breath. It might be planned here before that little chromatic line that Kirsty had, but I'll try and find it here. Here, so listen to Mitch and Kirsty on their R's. Mitch continues through, whereas Kirsty takes a breath, and then that really exposes his part, and then she comes in with a nice line. So it might be planned to accentuate this nice la la that she has. It's a nice change in Since You've Been Gone. Mitch there with the middle part, his voice is just such an asset. It's a hybrid of, I don't know, just so many things. Because he has that range, I say it and I'll say it again, his chest voice goes high so seamlessly, which is very, very rare for a male singer to have. It's just such an asset. It blends with Scott and with Kirsty equally. It kind of completes this trifecta, and in this case they're singing in triads. They're providing the chordal structure here, the harmonies. Ooh, there. So that was a nice 4/3 suspension, where 1 is the root. Bum, 3, 4. I think Mitch went there, which actually ended on a unresolved note. Let's have a listen again. Which now leads into the next part. It's good, yeah. Okay, the arrangement's grown on me for sure.
Since you've been gone. Oh no! How can I put it? You put me on.
Is that, well, I don't know, tell me or not, I'm going to discover their music, but is that a common thing in their performance to have a little breakout battle between the beatbox and the bass? Again, in my last reaction video for Pentatonix, which was to their recording of Gold, I think I highlighted a lot how tight the bass and the beatbox were together. So I find this particularly funny considering this came out a number of years before Gold.
How can I put it? You put me on. Stupid love song. Yeah. Since you've been gone.
You've been gone. From Mitch there. I realise now they're giving Mitch all of the parts that are slightly funky, if I can say it, like harmonic, from a harmonic perspective, thinking about the harmonies. They're the unexpected bits, not just the standard chords. He's adding in the little things with a je ne sais quoi here and there. Just listen to that part. Gone is what Scott's singing. Those two notes there, they have quite a tertiary relationship, I feel. It's quite a hectic arrangement now, isn't it? Well, okay, that previous like 20-30 seconds, there were several things that came to my mind. I'll try to speak about them as they come. There again, Mitch just coming in, providing the harmony, but he's actually singing the upper part above Kirsty there. Be with you is the part that he was singing. And again. But he was the lower part there. But yeah, he just seems like a great asset, doesn't he? There's so much to unpack in this arrangement. I think my brain's like exploding a little bit. Let's just get to the next part that I had wanted to talk about. Here, when he's saying, I get the change in my pocket. The harmonies here underneath, the harmonic foundation is completely different. Change in my pocket. In the CeeLo Green song, the chords underneath are different to the part that we have here. And that's why it's so important with an arrangement that's a medley, that you can't just take a melody from a song and whack it on top of another song, irrespective of everything else. It has to fit. And it has to work. It will be easier for me to show you on the piano actually. So cue Sir Hairless from the future. I'm going to try just with the piano here. I'm filming with my left hand, so I've only got my right hand to show you. But I'm going to try and highlight the importance in an arrangement and a mashup when you take the melody of one song and put it over the harmonic foundation, or in other words, the chords underneath from another song. So they've taken the melody from Forget You here and put it on top of Since You've Been Gone. Now, Forget You, the melody is in C, but they're singing in G here, so we'll modulate to G. 1, 2, 4, 1. Right? Since You've Been Gone, in G as well, is 6 minor 4 1 instead of Forget You, which was 1 2 4 1. 6 4 1 is Since You've Been Gone, which sounds like. And if we're to voice them so they're all nice and close together. Since you've been gone, yeah. And if the change in my pocket wasn't. You can see how the feeling has changed. from. Hopefully that explained it a little bit better. Well, I really liked that ending, actually, that whole last section. It goes back to my point of Mitch and Kirsty just complementing each other so well. It sounds really full here, but it's not. Obviously, you've got Avi and Kevin just kind of constantly there in the back, providing a bit of oomph. But then it's just Scott and then Mitch and Kirsty. And it's just so tight here. It's very bare bones. And then there again with a classic 4/3 suspension.
Since you've been gone.
And that chord at the end, it's just so in tune.
Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone.
I don't know why Kevin throws his hands up there, but it's almost like he just knows it's just so good. That was definitely a very fun performance, very energetic. The arrangement got a bit intense and a bit hectic towards the end there. Quite a contrast to like Let's Get It On, to be honest. From a musical side of things, great as always, but here I, especially after listening to Gold, which was recommended to me a lot, I can really kind of see now the difference between that and them when they're young. I mean, when they're young and they're starting out here, they're still amazing, don't get me wrong. But there are these little things, these little tiny things that you notice if you're really listening out for it. But I'm hesitant to say that because, look, they're here to put on a show, to give a great performance, which they did. Overall, loved it. Great recommendation, that one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you agree, disagree with anything I said. As always, thank you for watching. Would appreciate a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.